We're going to be making use of the Guardians of the Galaxy team up card without using Star-Lord, and we're going to be playing it with Venom. So I'm pretty excited about it. I actually have not played the deck before, and so I'm excited to see how it goes. Friendly Robot says that they have played the deck and loved it. Maybe too many cards. It is a 50 card deck. Not sure what to take out. We'll see. We'll play it and we will see how it goes and what maybe we can pull out. One of the comments that I did get on the Deck Factory, which completely went over my head, is that when Flash is doing his setup ability, sidearms and laser blasters could trigger that. So that could be kind of bad. Travis, thank you so very much for the subscription. You subscribed early to avoid the ads this time. Nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hope you're having good. Hey, the Mongoose. Normalized 50 card decks. Let's go. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Cool. Yeah. Looking forward to trying it out. We'll go through it. It's effectively using Guardians of the Galaxy. And Guardians is a team card, and meaning that if all of my characters have the Guardian trait, it gains a response that whenever I play a upgrade on an ally, I get to draw a card. So that's pretty cool. Hey, chat, how's it going? We've got Gamora, Iron Man, who becomes a Guardian with Honorary Guardian, Drax, Yondu, Rocket, and Major Victory. Those are our only 6 allies in the deck. Good morning, Nelson. Before things get too crazy, quick question. Do you think swapping Venom out of your Confused Lock Justice build with Miles Spider-Man would be good? Probably, yeah. Yeah, I think so. Miles is so good at Confused Lock. So yeah, I think that would work really well. Got used to 50 card decks playing the AOA campaign and Forced Ally Swarm. Oh yeah, nice. Feel like I've seen this deck explanation before. Yeah, weird, right? It's deja vu all over again. Nowhere opens up our ally limit. We got Make the Call to get any of these. Also can grab by Gamora. Build Support grabs Guardians of the Galaxy. Call for Backup probably grabs Yondu. Project Rebirth is great. I'm realizing that I put this deck, like whenever I'm doing like a deck explanation, I stack the deck in like the order in which I want to explain it. And I'm realizing that I picked it up right before this stream in a different order. And so now I'm like panicking. I'm like, oh no, that's not where that's supposed to be. One issue I had is I discarded Guardians of the Galaxy with Venom's setup ability. Yeah, and that's hopefully where build support comes in. And if not, then the deck is meant to function without Guardians of the Galaxy fairly well. It's not going to be the full potential of the deck, but it should work without Guardians of the Galaxy as well. So potentially, hopefully that worked out. But I'm hoping that build support can grab Guardians of the Galaxy, or if not, yeah. Suit up, rally the troops to keep our folks around. We've got reinforced suit, inspired, sidearm, comms implants, laser blaster, 2 other honorary guardians. The first or the second one, the first one goes on Iron Man, the second one goes on Flash, the third one goes on whoever you wanted to, probably Gamora. And then doubles. Are you going to avoid Gamora's trigger until you get Guardians or build support down, assuming you get Gamora first? Potentially. Yes. Potentially, I think that kind of depends on where we are at in the deck and what the game state is presenting us with. So if we do need to use, if we really need a Confuse or something up, then or something like that, then we probably will forego Gamora's ability, potentially even foregoing a Gamora activation at all. So potentially. What's up? How's it going? You definitely want the new Cyclops in this deck. Why in this deck? It was made for him. Cyclops wants to be entering play multiple times, not being Voltroned, because whenever he enters play, you increase the amount of damage that you do. I'm curious why Cyclops would be better than a non, because also when Cyclops enters play, Guardians of the Galaxy doesn't work anymore. Sliding shot with a bunch of encounter cards. Oh, for a Star-Lord deck? I gotcha. Yeah, for a Star-Lord deck I could see that. Probably not for the Venom. We're running Venom right now. Yeah. Finish the game instantly. I still like my the old hero new trick that we did when we got, I forgot what hero pack gave it iPack to us, but it was just like, let's death by encounter card here. And iPack, Star Lord, what could go wrong, all of that good stuff just to deal out all of the encounter cards. Venom is always a blast. Oh, Venom! No worries, no worries. Yeah, so we're doing Flash. We're doing Flash. We are going to be playing Drang. Mainly, I realized I don't remember the last time I played Drang. I think that Drang will also kind of stress the defensive abilities of the deck a little bit, because you look at his attack. He starts with a 3 attack, and I believe that goes up to 4 because we need to find his spear. And so one of the shortcomings of the deck, yeah, 4 attack. One of the shortcomings of the deck is how are you going to stay alive? And Drang is going to hit really hard, and we don't really want to chump block too much. So we'll see how that works. I'm kind of excited to see. But yeah. Just in time. Welcome, welcome. I bet Star-Lord Cylops is a blast though when the cards fall right. Yeah. Drang equals yuck. Not a fan of Drang. Drang, and I would say Collector 2. I have grown to enjoy Collector 2 more than I have in the past, but I think Drang and Collector 2 are the two in the Galaxies box that I actually enjoy. I probably enjoy Drang the most out of them. I like Drang. What are you not a fan of Drang? And then I went with the arcade modular set. 14 hit points. The arcade modular set, which is one of the new ones that came in whenever Magneto? Sounds wrong. Playing with the precons and that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Playing with the precons is tough. Yeah, I know. Playing. Yeah. The box is a tough box. After replaying GMW, a lot of the stress is relieved with a good Justice deck and Overwatch. Ooh, Overwatch is really good. Arcade was Jubilee. Yeah, yes. Yeah. So we got Arcade and Drang. Alrighty, so Terrestrial Invasion. Set up, put the Badoon ship environment and the Milano support into play. So Milano is a resource generator, but it also is going to be interacting with a lot of the cards in the encounter deck as well as the main scheme here. Because this starts with 2, we thread out at 8. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, resolve the Badoon's charge up ability. And then the charge up ability on the Badoon ship. After there are 4 barrage counters, here you're going to deal 2 indirect damage to each player. So there's going to be a lot of damage being passed around. Ooh, also, look what just came in. So I have like these token holders, right, for all of my tokens for pretty much every one of my games. GameGenic created a XL version of them, and so I'm at some point going to be transitioning some of my tokens over to this, but this just gives so much more space. I'm like really excited for these. Why am I not using the Guardians board? Great question, Trapit. Where did I put that? Good call. 100% should use the Guardians board here. Get out of here. Good morning, Ryan. How's it going? Excited to see the Venom Guardian deck in action. Me too. Just played him for the first time yesterday with Venom as well. It took 5 tries before you finally got him. Drang. Yeah. That board is so beautiful. I do really like this board. It's got the Milano on it. And this is from Buy the Same Token. Ooh. Ah. Drang has a win revealed. If Drang Spear is in play, it is not. Otherwise, find Drang Spear. He gains Stalwart, meaning that he cannot be stunned or confused. We can spend a mental, physical to get rid of it, which we probably will because a lot of our deck revolves around confusing / stunning Drang. Then after he schemes, we're going to charge up. Need to get a board, to be honest. They do have the generic hero boards, the black versions, and then they have some hero specific ones as well as some team specific ones. They are pretty pricey, yeah. Who are we playing, Justin? Venom. Venom. I have most of the OG Champions playmats except for Cap and Spider-Man, so I use. Oh, nice. Yeah. I like those. I have a couple of playmats that I bring to Kana Heroes, but I usually just end up using the Kana Heroes playmat. Okay, so our start, we got Rocket. We got a Venom's pistol right off the bat, which is really nice. A laser blaster, a nowhere behind enemy lines, and a grasping tendrils. I think we're gonna get rid of laser blaster, get rid of rocket, get rid of. We could go. No, we're gonna get rid of behind enemy lines and grasping tendrils. I'm gonna mulligan into running gun. Don't need that. Major victory. We've got comms implants, and we've got build support. So there's the build support that we need. Our setup ability: discard cards until we get a weapon. There goes Iron Man. There goes Project Rebirth. And there's our weapon. So we got a little lucky there that we didn't get a laser blaster or a sidearm for that weapon. And having two Venom's pistols here allows us to clear build support very, very quickly. So that's nice. Alrighty. As a first player action, we can exhaust the Milano to remove 3 threats from the main. It is going up by 2 each round, which is pretty fast scaling. We can control 1 additional resource, and let's go. We're going to flip up to Venom. We can take a damage to generate a wild resource that's Venom. And so let's go ahead and Milano to drop a Venom's pistol. Whenever we use a Venom's pistol, we can interrupt, or whenever we use a basic power, we can interrupt with the Venom's pistol to get +1 to that power for this use. Yeah, this is the deck from the last video. Yeah. We're going to use Running Gun to play a second copy of Venom's pistol. We're going to use a Comms Implant to play Build Support. We'll go ahead and thwart down Build Support. Let's go grab Guardians of the Galaxy. Were we going to bottom deck it? Yeah, kind of. So Guardians of the Galaxy, if each of your characters has the Guardian trait, this card gains after you play an upgrade on an ally, draw a card. Yeah, I'm excited. This feels like one of those decks that it's not going to be an S tier deck at all. Also, Sergeant, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. It's not going to be an S tier deck, but I feel like it's going to be a fairly fun deck, and so I'm looking forward to that. Let's go ahead and take a damage using our symbiotic bond, major victory, and to play nowhere. So that increases our ally slot. After a player plays a guardian ally, we can draw a card, and that's going to be our turn. So we can go ahead and stand up, draw up to 5 cards. We got Suit Up, Inspired, Running Gun, Make the Call, interesting, and Behind Enemy Lines. Let's go. Alrighty, so Behind Enemy Lines is pretty nice. We need a physical, mental here, so we probably will go ahead and hit Drang's spear so that we can then confuse Drang and flip down. I'm thinking. Let's just see what Drang brings us in the villain phase. Let's go ahead and add here. We get charge up. Justin, why did I not hear about Kingdom Come cards until today? Now I can just purchase those free cards I need to help my decks instead of buying heroes. Oh, I didn't know that they did that. I've heard of Jackalope. Jackalope? Is that am I thinking of that correctly? I think it was Jackalope cards that kind of did that. But yeah. Drang is going to attack us for 4. Let's go ahead and defend for 4. It's going to be a boost card of 1. Give the villain a tough status card. If the villain already had a tough, you'll get +2. So we take 1 damage. Alrighty. Then our encounter card is a Lever Trap. When revealed, resolve the when defeated, ability on each trap side scheme as if it was defeated. If no abilities were discarded this way, discard until we get a trap ability or a trap card. It's a trap. Welcome to Murder World. This comes in with 3. The player who defeated this side scheme takes 2 damage. Ow. And that has a hazard icon, meaning that we get more cards. More cards, more fun, right? Big recommend for Kingdom Come cards. Bought a few sets of Standard 1, Standard 3. Oh, that's smart. That's real smart. Having extra sets of season, or I read that as season 1, season 3. That is Standard 1, Standard 3, so you can keep a few fill-in decks built all the time. That's cool. I like that idea a lot. Yeah, I've never heard of Kingdom Come cards. Nice. It is our turn. It is our turn. Let's go ahead and take a damage with our symbiotic bond. Inspired and make the call. We'll get rid of Drang's spear. Heard about him at Villain Theory channel? Nice. At Kingdom Come Cards, you can buy my custom made mini. Oh, you can buy custom stuff too? That's cool. Like, so they'll print custom stuff? So I'd say it may need to be less cards. If the deck could set up, get out allies, and thin the deck, allow you to get Venom's cards, still I have no idea what to take out. I would probably cut, if you really do want to cut cards, upgrades, I guess. I don't know. They asked if I wanted to share, and I thought it'd be great for the community, but it's still available. Oh, sweet, that's awesome. D20 mentioned in an old video. Nice. Nice. Let's go ahead and have Milano remove 3 threat from here. Take us down there. And then, oh, wait, hold on. I'm going to actually have used the suit up rather than my Venom's ability. Now I'm going to use Venom's ability. Only mental resources. Ah. Oh, that's worse. That's worse. Alrighty. Okay, so we are not going to remove the threat here from Terrestrial Invasion. We're going to use Milano and the Venom's ability to play behind enemy lines, which is going to remove 3 threat from let's go from here. That's going to confuse Drang. Let me make sure I did all of that right. So we did physical, mental damage here, there. We have running gun still in our hand. Alrighty, cool. Yep. Then we will flip down to alter ego to flash, and we're gonna toss running guns. Black Widow for the extra cards. S tier and fun and coolness. Heck yeah. Alright, let's stand up. I do like having multiple X jets. Like, there are a lot of like key cards that I would put in a ton of decks that it makes a lot of sense to have like extras. And so that's pretty cool. We got Spider Sense, I do like that. We got Sidearm, Reinforced Suit, Laser Blaster, Locked and Loaded. That also can grab like a Laser Blaster, which is pretty cool. And the Multi-Gun. I was going to go grab the Multi-Gun, but here we are. Sweet. Nice. Alrighty. So we're going to add 2 here. So we're up to 6 out of 8. Oh, that's not what I wanted. We're confused. And our encounter card is a Badoon Grunt. If there are no other minions engaged with you, deal yourself an encounter card. When revealed alter ego, you may exhaust Milano. If you do not, the villain schemes with +1. We'll go ahead and exhaust Milano and carry that out. Oh yeah, the side schemes. Having multiple copies of the side schemes is really good, yeah. Okay. We're at 9 health. I think we're not going to... Yeah, we're not going to recover here. I think we're going to go ahead and flip up to Venom. I'm going to use Reinforced Suit, Laser Blaster, and a locked and loaded to play a multi-gun. Multi-gun can deal 2 damage to an enemy. It can deal 1 damage to each minion engaged with an enemy, or it can remove 2 threat from a scheme. So very, very versatile. We're going to go ahead and take a damage. Use Sidearm to play Spider Sense. So when the villain initiates an attack against you, you can draw a card. Multi-gun will go ahead and shoot Badoon Grunt, getting rid of that. And then we will go ahead and thwart for 3 off of here, which will take us down to 3. Can you put multiple copies of a player's side scheme in a deck? No. Time to rock and roll. I wonder why Restream is posting the... Oh, Restream is not even posting the comments on screen, but it's doing... It's posting them twice in the Twitch chat. I don't know what's going on. That's weird. Sorry about that. Restream kind of gets messy sometimes, so I'll go reset it after the stream. But yeah, you cannot put multiple copies of side schemes because they're all unique. So they have that like star, and so deck building you cannot put multiple copies of side schemes. However, you can have multiple copies of build support in the victory display. And so if multiple copies bring it, everybody come to Twitch. If multiple people bring it, then you can, have that. Or if you just like want to build decks and have the decks ready to go, that's another reason. It is time to... Oh no, I left my water. Ah. Okay, I owe you a hydrate. Bots, can't trust it. Thought that said Hydra. Redeemed Hydra. And all of a sudden, legions of Hydra pops onto the board. We got Call for Backup. We've got a Genius. We got Rally the Troops. Grasping Tendrils, which is huge. When the villain initiates an attack against you, cancel the attack. If you paid for this card using only physical resources, which we will, stun the villain. Nice. Let's go up to 5 here on the main. We're going to get our 3rd counter on the Badoon ship. Drang is going to attack us. Let's go Milano, take a damage to play Grasping Tendrils. So we'll cancel the attack and stun Drang. I will say I'm glad to finally have 0-cost setup card for leadership. 0-cost looking for trouble with Squared Up. Oh, Squared Up. Squared Up is so good. Yeah, I like Squared Up a lot. Squared Up is a really fun card. I love it with Thor. Thor is so cool. So like if you and I are playing a game, we could both have a copy of build support in our decks, but not in play at the same time. Correct. Yeah. But you could play a copy of build support, we could clear it. I could play a copy of build support, we could clear it. Because the unique rule does not apply to the victory display based on the Loki encounter, right? Because you can have multiple Lokis in the victory display. Encounter card is Blindside. You can exhaust the Milano, spend 2 physical resources, or stun the first player. We're stunned. I'm not too worried about the stun, honestly. Alrighty. Let's use Rally the Troops to play Call for Backup. It's going to be 3 threat there. Okay, so this is a situation where I probably will go ahead and grab Iron Man. We have 3 copies of Honorary Guardian in the deck, and we have not seen any of them. And so if we grab Iron Man right now, we can very quickly put a Honorary Guardian on him, and then we're off to the races at that point. We also have not drawn into Yondu or Gamora. And so if I'm going to prioritize somebody for Call for Backup, I'm going to prioritize someone in the discard pile because we have a chance to play one of our other allies on a future turn. So I think we're going to go ahead and use Call for Backup for Iron Man. Just have one cable player who runs every side scheme to clog up the display. Love it. There shouldn't be anything wrong with equipping Moment of Clarity and Sidekick to the same... Nope. Nope. You can do it. Let's go ahead and thwart for 3 off of Call for Backup. That's going to bring in Iron Man himself. Reduce the cost to play each upgrade on Iron Man by 1. We'll go ahead and drop a Reinforced Suit onto Iron Man to give him +2 health. Iron Man multi-gun. We'll go ahead and take 4 off of the main, take this down to 1, and we will hang on to our genius. Let's go ahead and stand up. We're about to take some damage here. That's fine. We do have Nowhere, and we do have Guardians of the Galaxy, so we could use a build support to target a Project Rebirth, which would be really nice to get out on the table. I'm just doing the single scenario. Hey, there's Yondu. I rarely play full campaigns. I will sometimes. There's another sidearm. And Gamora. Nice. Cool. Alrighty. We'll go up to 3 here. Drang. Oh, wait, no. Badoon ship deals 2 damage to us. Drang is stunned. What's going on, CN Spartan? How's it going? Just saw your Hawkeye vs. Crossbones post where you live and wanted to know if you played. I do play Star Wars Unlimited, yes. Currently, right now, though, the main way I'm playing SWU is with Ryan from Man vs. Meeple. We're doing what we're calling a Unlimited Power League, where it's effectively just like a team manager, where we manage a bankroll each round. I'm actually filming the next game today for that, so I'm excited. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm currently running a Maul deck. I swapped out my base for an ECL or an Energy Conversion Lab, and I'm hoping that gets a little bit more tempo against his. He's running a Count Dooku deck, and a lot of my testing, and granted, my testing has been against like the Force Table AI, which is not very good. A lot of my testing, I'm able to I'm able to get lethal before Dooku deploys, and so that's kind of the play line today. We'll see if it works out. We'll see if Ryan changed up his deck at all, but I'm hoping. Last time you did a full campaign, we accidentally gave Red Skull 10 attack. That's hilarious. Seems like I really hate SWU. Yep. Looking at Guardians of the Galaxy card, if you use Star-Lord, would that trigger with any ally? Yes, it would. Playing Jedi Survivor on the PS5. I'm late game. Went around a corner to planet Kobo and ran into the biggest Rancor. Just chose. Jeez. But doing Warlord, those attacks gain overkill. He just kept shooting us with his gun. That's amazing. Nice. Alrighty. Cool. Let's go ahead and Genius in a sidearm is going to play Gamora. Nowhere will trigger to draw us into a Savage attack. Ooh. Bye, Badoon Warlord. We'll go ahead and drop a... How do I want to do this with my... What do I want to do with my life? Let's drop a sidearm onto Iron Man. Gamora, we're probably just going to hang out because I do want one of those honorary Avengers that is going to be in my soon-to-come deck. Let's go ahead and just attack to get rid of this stun. Let's have multi-gun deal 2 damage to the Warlord. Milano will clear here. Iron Man will take out the Warlord. Maul is not my favorite leader. I think my favorite leader is still Emperor Palpatine from set 1. I'm having a lot of fun with Emperor Palpatine. That being said, I built a Rex deck that may take that spot as my number 1. Rex Red is a ton of fun. Is that the Guardian upgrade deck? Yes, it is. It is. Yeah. The card collector. We're going to toss the Savage attack here, and let's go ahead and stand up. We have 5 health. I don't like the fact that we only have 5 health. We'll be fine. We're going to hang on to Yondu. There's the Honorary Guardian. Inspired. Energy. And Inspired. So at this point, I think we are kind of We're feeling pretty good. 2 threat there. Charge up. Drang is going to attack. Spider Sense draws us into another Honorary Guardian, which is great. We'll go ahead and defend for 4 against his attack of 3. This activation is an attack, gains Overkill, Piercing, and Ranged. So we take no damage. Our encounter card is a Badoon Warlord. Let's have fun. I play a Force-based Kenobi deck in Cunning. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I want Kenobi. I like Kenobi a lot. I really want to build a Wookiee deck. I haven't made it really work. I have a Yoda deck. That's a mono blue Yoda deck that utilizes a ton of Wookiees that I really enjoy. It's such a fun game. I'm excited for set 4. I think set 4 is gonna look pretty cool. Alrighty, let's go Honorary Guardian on Iron Man. The comments did say in the video that this should trigger Guardians of the Galaxy, so let's go ahead and draw a Run and Gun. Let's go Inspired on Iron Man. That's going to draw us into a Strength. Let's go Honorary Guardian on Venom. Give us +1. Is Swoosh solo? No, unfortunately not. There is a like a AI that you can play against online. It's not very good, but it's called Force Table, and so you can play it solo, but it makes some bad choices. But that's how I typically run through a lot of reps with my deck to try and figure out if my curves are lining up. Okay. We've got a Strength and Energy. We'll play Yondu. We're going to go ahead and Nowhere to draw into a Savage attack. Yondu's attacks gain ranged. We are going to use a Savage attack to drop an Inspired onto Gamora. It's going to draw us into a Honorary Guardian. Honorary Guardian on Gamora will draw us into a Comms Implant. We don't have a Comms Implant on Iron Man yet. So let's go ahead and Run and Gun to play Comms Implant on Iron Man. She'll draw. Oh, wait, no, we don't even have to spend that to grab another Comms Implant. Run and Gun will play a Comms Implant on Gamora, which will draw us into Drax. That's our last card. Sweet. Yeah. Sounds good. Nelson, I want you to know that you inspired me to make a Cursed Rogue Guardians of the Galaxy deck that includes 3 copies of every single... Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's really fun. It's pretty bad. No, but like that's cool. Like it's a fun concept to try and get all the honor. Yeah, okay. That's fun. That'd be a fun challenge. Alrighty. So now we're going to have Gamora go ahead and attack the Badoon Warlord for 2. When Gamora attacks, actually for 3, I'm sorry. When Gamora attacks, we're going to discard until we get a event, which is going to be Suit Up. Sweet. Let's go ahead and take a damage, take a Milano, Suit Up to play Drax. I love theme decks even when they're bad. It's fun, right? It's fun to play those types of decks. Yondu will take out the Warlord. We've got Drax. Oh, he's got Piercing. Multi-gun will go ahead and shoot the Tough. Drax will hit Drang for 3. 1, 2, 3. Iron Man will hit Drang for 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And we'll stand up. We potentially will chump block with Drax here just because our health is not super great. Or we could draw into a spider, whatever the Spider Sense is. It takes a few turns to set up, but then you just end up spamming like 5 honoraries in a turn and draw. That's super cool. That's super fun. Nice. We've got a Laser Blaster. Nice. We've got a Rocket Raccoon. We've got a Reinforced Suit. We've got What I am seeing here is a lot of card draw is what we've got. Rally the troops and a grasping tendrils. That is what we needed right there. Perfect. So let's go up to 4 here on the main. Boom. Drang is going to attack. We will Spider Sense to draw into a locked and loaded. We will take a damage, and we will spend a Rocket Raccoon to play Grasping Tendrils to cancel the attack and stun Drang. And we got 2 encounter cards. First one is a Badoon Engineer. After he engages you or if it activates, we're going to charge up. Voltron decks in Marvel Champions are fun because you have the challenge of not chump block. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That'd be a excellent way to deck then. I also finished my 3 of collection of set 1 heroism as a college student. Nice. That makes me like no money. It's nice to. I'm not gonna go to a planetary qualifier. No, I'm not. I don't really play it competitively. I just have fun with it. I love Star Wars, and so I just enjoy like the theme and just playing it. But um, I don't really I don't really play it super competitively. I like Voltrons because you're basically playing with 2 heroes. Yeah, right. Then we've got a Cannonade. This comes in with 4. We can exhaust Milano to remove 3 threat from the scheme. Perfect. Y'all ready for this? You have so many cards out, it looks like you're playing solitaire. Nice. That's funny. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and throw a laser blaster here on Iron Man. That's going to draw us a card into a suit up. We will use a suit up to play reinforced suit onto Gamora. That will draw us a card into a genius. Okay. Let's throw Rally the Troops out there. It's going to come in with 3. Whenever we defeat Rally the Troops, we get to heal 2 damage from each ally. So that keeps our Voltrons online, which is really nice. We could go for a Gamora to take out the Badoon Engineer. If Iron Man does it, we actually have a overkill, so we can hit Drang at that point. So I think that's probably what we will do. And then Gamora can actually thwart Rally the Troops. Let's just go ahead and have Gamora thwart Rally the Troops here. We're not going to do that quite yet. Let's have Gamora take out the Badoon Engineer with her 3 attack. But basically, I want 2 damage on Gamora before we thwart down Rally the Troops. Because then we can heal a maximum of 2. We effectively get 1 more activation out of it. Love the deck factory for this deck. Oh yeah, thank you. Hey Winning Hand, how's it going? Do you find it hard to keep track of the HP for your Voltron allies? Yeah. Would it be better to switch Drax for Groot so you can have a blocker? I think that Venom blocks enough, right? Venom's activation is mainly going to be for defense. And I think against a lot of villains, that works pretty well. If you're running into like a high minion scenario, I could see a swap. I think Drax is probably the weakest ally in this deck. So I could see that. I could see a switch, but I like the damage more so than I like the blocking ability for majority of villains. Where are we? What are we doing? What's our life look like? Oh, Gamora attacked. We're gonna discard. Yeah, we're gonna discard until we get in. Beautiful. Love it. Drax oddly gives this deck's flexibility. Interesting. From like a standpoint of damage or blocking. We just got on and I already love this deck. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it. We're feeling pretty good about it. I'm not gonna lie. It's feels good. Feels real good so far. Let's go ahead and have villains at 7. Iron Man hits for 2, 3, 4, 5. Drax hits for 3. I could hit for 4 and 3. That's probably the best option there. Okay, so let's go ahead and have Venom attack for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drax attacks for 3. 1, 2, 3, which is going to push Drang. Discard the top 4 cards in the encounter deck. Each time a minion is discarded this way, put it into play, engage with the minion. After a Badoon engages you, it attacks you with +2 attack. Ah! 1, 2, 3. Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now we have the assassin, so that's good. May want to flip down at this point to heal some stuff. You don't need to commit your Voltron allies to boss damage. True. Yeah. Sometimes with allies, I put tokens equal to their health and take them. Oh, I think that's smart. Drax was the weakest, but it's also fun giving Drax a laser blaster and a sidearm. Bullet time Drax. Nice. That's awesome. And then Drang is coming in with 18 health. Okay. We've got. Let's go ahead and multi-gun to do 2 damage to Drang. 1, 2. Let's see if we can. Are we lethal here? Probably not. We're not lethal. Genius locked and loaded will run and gun. So we ready Venom in each weapon. Boom, 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 just like that. You got this, Nelson. Let's go. That was close. Yeah, right. Worst case, I would have blocked with Yondu. But yeah, that was a little scary. Drang is stunned, so we may try and stay up. Could be kind of fun. Yeah, I think Yondu is just gonna go ahead and knock out the assassin. Venom will go ahead and thwart down Rally the Troops to heal 2 damage from each of our allies. Just like that. And then we've got Iron Man. I guess we'll go Milano to thwart here to take this down to 1. Iron Man will hit for, what did we say, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5 on Drang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You almost have enough damage to win. Really? If I had attacked, that would have been 4 more. That would have been putting us at 7. Multi-gun put us at 5. We're very, very close to winning, actually. That's pretty awesome. Multi-gun will shoot for 2. 1, 2. And I think I'm staying up. I think I can tank this damage. Well, I'm going to take that damage no matter what. And so we'll just stand up just like this. And we got Project Rebirth, Inspired, Reinforced Suit, Suit Up. That's 4. And a sidearm for 5. When does the next Shadow of the Cast episode come out? Usually we go with the 3rd Monday of every month. So I think next Monday. I think it's next Monday. Good question, though. I should know that. You tested this deck against Claw with Lady Deathstrike. And they are, Lady Deathstrike is mean. We're going to Badoon ship here. Deal 2 damage. Oh, that's not how that works. 2 indirect damage out to players. We'll throw that on Drax. And then Drang is stunned. Our encounter card is a Arcade. Cannot take damage while a trap side scheme is in play. Discard cards until you get a trap side scheme. I think there was a win defeated that I completely missed on that on the trap side scheme, wasn't there? That comes in with 3. It is our turn. Boom. Yes, go check out Winning Hand. So if you need more Marvel Champions podcast, Winning Hand is where you need to go. Yes. What topic? We just audibled last night. We're trying to figure that out. Oh, your next episode for Winning Hand drops in less than 15 minutes? Heck yeah. It is our turn. We're going to go ahead and swing for 4, 6, 11, 13, 14, 15, 18. If we wanted to, 19, 20. We have a lot of damage. That deck worked a little bit better than I thought it would. I think we got a little bit lucky with build support in our opening hand, being able to grab Guardians of the Galaxy. But I mean, other than that, we did also grab a Venom's pistol with the setup ability, which was nice. But I think other than that, it was nothing really fell into our laps. So I think that that worked out a lot better than I thought. Reveal season starts in 11 minutes. Ooh, oh yeah. Oh, you have the first reveal card today, right? Nice. Okay, so yeah, in 11 minutes we'll get a new card for Marvel Champions from the Winning Hand podcast. That's sweet. Really loved watching you build it. Sweet. I enjoyed. I liked it a lot. I like those videos a lot. I forget how much fun I have with those videos, so I just need to do more of them. So sweet. Look at this beautiful little community we got here, right? 2 new cards. 2 new cards. Yes, definitely go check out Winning Hand and their episode. My cards come out next Thursday, I think. No, next Tuesday. I don't know. I definitely need to look. I think it's on the 21st. I think my cards come out on the 21st. But they basically have a timeline, and so we're getting new cards soon. You're great at explaining decks and theories. Wish we had more Deck Factory episodes for sure. Well, they are coming up. We'll do some more. Alrighty, so chat, what are we doing with our lives? Yeah, we didn't really hit any roadblocks. And I mean, Drang, like, we were able to defend. We are at 1 health, right? We could have prolonged the game a little bit, I think. And if we needed to go down and heal, right? Like, we got the 4 recovery here plus Project Rebirth, which we have in our hands. We do have like ways that we could have prolonged the game if that health was going to become an issue. But I mean, Drang hits hard, and we were able to kind of maintain. I think the Venom's pistol did really help with that. So I think I like the deck more than I think the deck is more effective than I thought it was going to be. Some Groot. How's it going? Are you talking about playing some Groot? I'd be down to play some Groot. My one gripe about Winning Hand is the opening theme song. It's so catching. I'm humming it at work. Nice. Hello from Germany. I tried to combine Lydia and Germany. I can't even do it. Did a group leadership deck recently. Hope you enjoyed it. Nice. Okay, so what are we doing? We could play this deck again, or we could play Groot. We could I haven't played Groot in a while. I'd be down to try some Groot. I use Noble Sacrifice to protect my counters. That's interesting. That's cool. I like that. That's a fun little combo. We feeling Groot? Let's do Groot. I feel like Groot would be fun. If we do Groot Rocket team up would be sweet. I don't think I've ever done that. I am Groot. Clarity of Purpose. I don't think Clarity of Purpose works with him, right? Because Clarity of Purpose, you have to take the damage, and Groot prevents the damage, so you can't actually use it. Oh, it does. Oh, because Clarity deals the damage. It's the X-23's takes damage. Oh, that's fun. That's really fun. I love Groot. Not had the game long, so moved much past precons, but he's still fun. It works. Okay, well that sounds fun. We could do that as well as Noble Sacrifice. We could. I mean, like, we just played a leadership deck, but I'd be down to play another leadership deck. Clarity of Purpose is an awesome tech for Groot. Let's try that. Let's do a Groot deck. Who do we want to take on? What villain are we thinking about fighting? Cause yeah, I'm thinking, like, I can't even remember the last time I played Groot. Winning hand. I know you did the series with the different team up cards. Did you have a team up card that you were like, this is the greatest team up card? Um, Claw with Lady Deathstrike. Oh, geez. Okay, let's. I would do Claw with Lady Deathstrike. I haven't. Hood, Hood, Hood is. I don't like. I don't like setting up the Hood. I don't know why. Hood just always drives me crazy. We could go Hood, and whenever we have to get a new encounter set, y'all just tell me what encounter set to use. Mr. Sandman. Fastball special is really good. We didn't love the 4 we got. they're tough. Magog is fun for Groot. Oh, Magog is pretty interesting for Groot. Interesting. Because Magog is whenever you take damage. It's not just when he attacks. It's when you take damage. That's interesting. Beauty and the Thief. Oh, Beauty and the Thief is really good. Beauty, and then Nyx and Maria's is going to be insane. Somehow Sauron returned. Maybe do environment-based set that came with Dark Beast for the Hood. Oh, okay, that'd be fun. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try the Hood. Mainly because I haven't tried the Hood in a while. The Hood is so hard. The Hood is so challenging in solo. It's brutal. It's effectively playing on heroic. Let's do the Hood. And then we'll start with some of the environment sets and maybe have chat or a randomizer give us some additional stuff. But I'm going to go to the be right back because all my heroes are now in the other room because I have expanded into the next room over. Oops. I ran out of room here, so I just commandeered. Now they're just on the bed in the guest room. Do you able to play more team up cards in double hand? Yeah, I think team up cards work best when both heroes are at the table. Needing to set everything up to trigger a card that is not the best is challenging, I think, in my mind. So I think the best time you can play the team up cards is if you have both of those heroes at the table. Oh, Hood with all the minion encounter sets? That's kind of crazy. Team ups are amazing in sidekick decks. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Sidekick decks because they're just always out. Huh. Daughter of Thanos is a good team up card. Yeah, that's the 2 effective cost to draw 3, right? Yeah. More cards is more fun. Not right now. I'm not doing a 2-handed right now, but I think like I try and do some sort of 2-handed game every once in a while, and I think the next one we'll look at a team up card. It seems fun. Alrighty, I'm gonna go be right back. I'm gonna grab Groot and we'll build a deck. See you soon.